test right here. Gotta smell the ass. Smells like fabric softener. These bitches are clean. This tour is gonna be exciting. I'm gonna have the opportunity to do a bunch of comedy in new places, and it's gonna be a great time. Oh, all right, so this is the sponsored vehicle. Lola's Hot Sauce.
This is really concerning. These guys are directionally challenged.
Oh shit. We should have seen Wade by now.
I react off the cuff very quickly. I wear my emotion on my face, and I have no poker face. I will immediately tell you how I feel just by you looking into my eyes and realizing that I'm dead inside. These guys don't know where I live, and we all live in the same fucking city. This is a joke to begin with. They're on their way, I guess. What up? How's it going?
I just did a bunch of laundry and realized that one of my fucking socks went missing. Buck.
You call it Jack, you like it.
I am just a goofy person who kind of just, his whole thing is to make people laugh at the dumbest things that they possibly can. I'm willing to make myself be the fool at any cost. Oh shit. Hell yes. Motherfucking Lola's. Best goddamn hot sauce. See, I'm already in this shit. What up, guys?
The run that we're doing, it's not a tour, it's a run. We're only gone for a week, so just call it a run.
It's easier to be the superhero, but it's way more, I just find it more interesting on what happened that made them decide, fuck it, I'm gonna be the bad guy.
It doesn't even start for a month, and I'm already furious. I already hate all of you guys because this is the dumbest thing we've ever done.
What up, fellas? What do you think? It's fine. It's mighty fine hot sauce.
You're so sponsored, baby. Sponsored vehicle. He's recording it. Because that's what this trip is.
I'm excited for the tour. I'm like, do I want to live with these guys for 6 days? I don't know. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I just want to be quirky. I don't know. I just want to be really good at comedy. I just want to tell good jokes. Whenever I think of like my best shows, they're always my funniest shows. Whether they're shows where like afterwards the comedians are like, hey, you're one of us, man. You know? That sounds cheesy.
No, it's funny that you're concerned about that because I could give a fuck. Like I could give a flying shit about their respect. I'm just getting prepped, a lot of equipment to get organized. Not really nervous about the tour. I tend to just put a little too much thought into things. I get very, very introspective, and then, what's the word? Basically, I think about all the world's problems and how I'm not solving them, and then am instead putting on a stand-up comedy tour.
The first meeting is interesting in the sense of, I'm not sure if everybody's gonna get along. There's good tension, but there's definitely, I can foresee a little tension.
One thing that I want to focus on is being much more of just stand-up comedy, and we're trying to put on a show to make these people feel good. So I'm way into, let's come up with some gimmicks. It's more of an experience than it is just a comedy show, which helps the comedy but also loosens the crowd up and makes it
themed show, which is a completely different thing than what you're trying to aspire to do right now.
Right. Yeah.
We can make it whatever we want it.
I know, but I'm just letting you know, if that's what you're going for, we better start spitballing right now.
That's what I was saying, yeah.
Okay,
I understand that you have to produce the show, but you can't necessarily try to do something to make a moment all the time.
It's not even about being that good of stand-ups, which obviously we're all working towards doing. It's really about creating a positive emotional experience for the people in the crowd, because that's how you get them to spend their money on shit. So we can we can make money on it potentially if we do a good enough job making these people feel good. This is my jokes.
How you're going for feel good rather than laughs. That pisses me off.
I'm not turning on you like this. I'm not turning on you, but I would rather just be a really good, funny
Just be
comedian.
fucking
Wouldn't we all? Like, no. It's a very hard thing
I get what
to
you're
do.
saying about doing
Sam, do you have any input here?
I don't give a fuck if anyone feels good.
I think the people that are complaining about overproducing don't understand what it actually takes to produce well. It's not because I'm money hungry, it's because things cost money. Every time I talk to somebody, hey, do you want to do something cool? Cool, save some fucking money and then you can do it. So that's why everything I'm doing is, all right, let's do something that causes them to spend money and also have a great time, and we get to tell our fucking jokes. But it's not, I'm not trying to be a douche, it's literally just about making things that actually work.
Wrong about that.
No,
So
no.
I think that some of the elements that you want to happen will happen naturally.
These are a really good bunch of dudes. One of them is a giant pain in my ass.
I'm gonna say terrible things about Scavo.
Harry just told me that I need to write punchlines for my joke.
It's true.
My jokes have punchlines.
We're gonna get on each other's nerves. I imagine that. Everyone's already on my nerves.
No one's gonna get laid from this, do you think? It maybe you will, because you're white.
I think there was some sort of like tension.
I already have a girlfriend.
Sam has a bit where he talks about how he's not good enough for his girlfriend or something. So I was making a joke about that, and then I was drunk or something, and I don't know. I said some shit.
Hey Mal, I'm not dumb for you, even though Perry said you're too smart for me.
No, that's not what I said at all. I actually said, she's hot, I'd hit it.
Oh, nice.
We're creating conflict.
I just hope that we don't all end up hating each other by the end of it. It's really my main goal here.
I'm a very private. I like to just sit and be by myself, and now I can't.
I need content, motherfuckers. Make content with me, Sam Hirchak.
Hey, let's go. We're creating content. If Perry ever talks shit about me again, especially to my girlfriend, I'll knock the nos out of him.
No, the reason why this is going to call the transparent tour is because I'm here. Otherwise, it'll just be called the white tour.
Ghostly.
It's okay, I'm happily taking my role as the token gay.
I was like, I want to start to be like, yeah, okay, we're just gonna get a woman comedian. Hey, do you want to go on the road with 5 men and you're the only woman and share a hotel room?
You know how hard it is to talk a woman into a van? The Bang Bros guys make it look a lot easier.
Just staying in one hotel room with 6 guys, that's insane. I'm a big believer that people, when you put them in the right situation, they'll rise to the occasion, and I think that will happen, especially if you lead well. I mean, worst case scenario is I have to say in the middle of it, all right, you're cut. Here's some money, take a bus home. All right, so we'll check out the venues 3 hours before the show, just so that we get a feel for it, and set up and how much. All right, this is gonna take longer or
3
shorter.
hours though?
Yeah, dude, I'm smart. You do things smart, and you
definitely
plan,
wanna
and
get
you
there.
Okay.
we just need to show up, because there's always gonna be a variable that happens that you didn't anticipate, and you have to fix it, and that's
Tire brakes.
yeah, there's all sorts of things. So I like to be early and I like to be smart. Okay, I want to have fun, but this is going to be a lot of work. So far, every person I've talked to outside of the group, so like other people, seem to think we'll just be getting wasted every night, which if you want to put the effort in, that's great. But
You are hungover, I swear to God.
Yeah, this is the part where Jeremy says, I'm bringing in a lot of my expensive shit, so everybody make sure it doesn't get stolen.
yeah, right.
Next point.
Let me tell you, I love running meetings where it doesn't seem like I'm being allowed to run the meeting. Especially when you're funding everything.
Was I getting on people's nerves? Maybe. But whether or not I was or not, and whether or not I cared, is another story completely.
Every morning, we'll do a recap of everyone's experience where I'll set up professional interviews and we'll talk about the previous day.
So what I'm saying is, if you go to girl's house, you have to get back to the hotel room regardless.
Yeah. See, they still have work to do in the morning.
Yeah.
Right.
Bring the girl with. I don't fucking care. We'll interview her too.
She interviews? Yeah, he was not good.
Yeah, I was gonna say, if I end up sleeping with a girl, you better bring a wide camera lens.
They seem to be coming along, especially as people start seeing closer to finished products. They usually start to shut up and be like, oh, okay, I get it now. As my brother always said to me, don't tell him, show him. Would you like to do a story on us?
So on our first show, we're heading to Madison, Wisconsin for a show at 8 p.m.
I'm riding with Matt Banwart, and we're pulling up, and we see them already parked out there.
Matt, take a look. You know when we ran over that box earlier?
Oh yeah.
Take a look.
Is the box underneath your car still?
No, look at that.
Don't take
Don't
it out.
take it out.
What is it?
It's a nail in the fucking tire.
Already?
Yeah, there was a box, and we don't have time to fix it.
The first thing that happens when I get picked up, there's a nail in our tire. I'm like, all right, this is not a great sign, I don't think.
It's like, oh shit, this is not a good sign of things to come.
Well, you're gonna have to go in there and talk to like the mechanics. They'll tell you what to get.
Do you think we can make it to Madison with this shit?
I don't fucking know. I'm not a car expert.
I mean, I think so.
Why'd you run over a fucking box?
It was in the middle of the road and I didn't want to swerve.
We're already off to the greatest start possible.
Well, what we'll do, we'll go get Sam. We'll have a real quick meeting. We'll go get this looked at, and then you guys start heading to Madison.
Sounds good. Let's get stuff packed up and then let's
Let's go get
None
Sam.
of us know fucking shit about cars. We haven't even left town yet. I thought the tour just died right there. Like, we already just lost the free car that we had to drive around in.
How fucking funny is this that we're here for?
Very well. Hey,
You're already pissed? We said like mad comic right there.
I told you he's an angry comic.
We got 5 guys here. We don't have enough goo to fill this hole.
The flat tires is a situation where something goes wrong, your immediate, response has to be, okay, what's next?
Okay, so we got the tire to deal with already. Another thing we need to deal with is that the koozies, the online ordering thing, fucked us. And they were supposed to arrive on either Wednesday or Thursday last week. I clicked into their tracking and they ended up arriving till tomorrow.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, also, we don't have the fucking koozies. I was like, oh, literally everything to a start has just been complete acid.
That was like strike 2 almost.
So what we did is we made some plays, had to spend a ton more money, but we got a local company to make our koozies. We gotta go pick those up. They'll be done at noon. We'll have you guys go pick up the koozies. I'll give you her number. We're gonna go get this tire situation fixed. Sam, can you come with us? We're gonna go to that local. You cool with that?
Luckily, things got resolved pretty quick.
Is it just this box or is this?
Oh,
this
it's
All fit in there.
Okay, perfect.
Awesome.
Got 100 of them.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you so much.
Good luck, guys.
Thank you. Have a great day.
These are sellable koozies.
Local businesses are the fucking shit because they come through in the clutch.
Just got up to Collins. They're gonna hook us up.
Had to hire a man for us to fix this. Well, this worked out. All that stress wasn't even stress. It's mostly funny.
What started out like immediate danger, like holy shit, 2 things, we haven't even left Des Moines yet, and then we instantly fixed the problem, course corrected. It wasn't even much of a setback.
I'll have to keep this. It's an omen.
We're getting the hard shit out of the way right off the top, and then the rest is gonna be like, holy shit, this is amazing.
Let's hope so.
Yeah, that's right.
Yep.
Maybe once we get to Kansas, we'll find an orgy.
How do you feel about that, Sam?
I hate Kansas.
Iowa's best burger.
It's a tasty burger. Yeah, it looks good.
Everything's somewhat worked out, but we lost some time and to find out how this is gonna go because we have no idea for this first show in particular. Got the show set up. We got set up about 10 minutes. Matt and I were finishing up tacos 10 minutes before we went on, basically. So it was a pretty tight turn. Didn't get to quite do some of the things we wanted to do, but very welcoming community, very welcoming crowd. They're a good crowd.
Do you guys have that one friend you gotta take a grain of fucking salt with everything they say? This is the same dude who told me emojis are the way of the future. Just think about it, man. A whole language based off symbols. Yeah, that's the alphabet, asshole. Shut the fuck up.
I love Madison comedy. It's a young comedy scene. It's a cool comedy scene.
Typically venues would be comfortable paying musicians, and comedy was looked at as a little bit of a fringe kind of thing here. But as the comedy on state kind of keeps churning and producing all these good working comics,
we just have a bunch of people that deserve to get paid for stuff. So the scene here is, there's usually at least a few shows every week.
I thought it was funny. I don't remember who it was, but one of the guys that came with you, one of the first things he said was like, we're in Madison. I thought it was going to be a small town, but it's a big city. I started laughing. It's a city, but it's not a big city.
My name is Cynthia. My therapist says I'm really bottled up emotionally, but I think that's because I can only cry when we're having sex. Yeah.
Lamb had a bit that he was working on and was telling us about how he came with this new joke.
At one point we were listening to Blink-182 music, and he has a bit on Blink-182.
I had written and I tagged it, but it was like incomplete, and then they both added tags.
We started just like tagging it, and then that night what was really cool is that we got to see him. He just went, I'm just going to do it tonight. And
The first time I ever masturbated was I was listening to Blink-182. And I don't know if that's a contributing factor to me being gay, but I do know that it's a contributing factor in the fact that I sound like Tom DeLonge whenever I come. Oh, I'm so sorry. I usually last forever and ever. What's your age again? Fuck.
I'm gonna take credit for it. It was his idea. We all pitched in lines. All three of us were like, he said a line, I said a line, Wade said a line.
So do you get a portion of that laugh?
Yeah.
I had a Facebook Memories notification. Apparently 9 years ago today I posted on Facebook, hey, does anyone want to go see Cars 2 with me? Yeah. 0 comments. 2 likes on that post. One of them was my mother. The other like was myself. 9 years ago today, I watched Cars 2 alone in a movie theater.
Wade, or he just owned the place. I don't think he had a single joke that didn't hit.
What's your name, man? Andrew? And so that's your first name, right? Okay, just wanted to make sure. I always have to ask, because Wade's my middle name. Want to know my real name? It's Norman. You know when I found that out? In kindergarten, during roll call. You think that conversation might happen before that moment. Just on the walk to school at least, like you got your backpack, got your lunch pail, your name's Norman, you're set to go, right? That's asking a lot from the same mom who told me Disneyland is the store in the mall. It was great because they were just there to laugh, they were there to have fun. My set went really well, I was really happy with it.
His name is Sam Hirchak!
It's actually Hirchak.
No, fuck.
Known you for 3 years. I'm really good at eating pussy, but that's just because I'm poor and I'll eat anything.
You know what I care about when it comes to women? TNA. That's right. I'm just going to reinforce the stereotype real fast. Like the A, it stands for ass. If you didn't know, I like ass. I'm pretty sure you don't know what the T stands for, though. You, take a guess. No. For those in the back, he said tits. No. Tits is not the most important thing. Teeth.
Apparently that place is haunted, and that kind of bugged me because I didn't get anything. Like Wade, a ghost knocked his glass off his table, and then a ghost pulled Matt's hair. Nothing happened to me. So that was kind of a bummer, but other than that, the show was awesome.
It was a great night. Can't beat a night in Madison, Wisconsin.